They're running Ahri, Vi, and Aurora. Aurora can do big burst damage, and the longer team fights can sometimes really beef up that damage, but it's not as consistent as something like the Zeri is going to be able to offer you when you already have so much front-loaded damage in the equalizer that can come out from Morgan.
From River, where DK didn't exactly respect them.
By the way, I think the Observer is showcasing this. Morgan stayed for so long, he does not have teleport, and Keen is just going to send this wave, and he's going to be so late to come over and catch it, which means it was almost an angle here for a contest by Keen on this dragon. He's not able to quite get over there. They don't suss it out. It was a good control word there, so Bro actually kind of sneaked this one away.
Still losing 2 lanes. You are still going to lose all 3 grubs, and as you said, the biggest thing is that it buys time if we do get a really punishing Dragon Soul that comes through here, like a Hex Tech, or even a Mountain. I feel like could be really rough, especially as a dive comp that's ahead. If you get Mountain Soul, you just kind of run at them with all your shields and do whatever you want.
To the bottom lane here for Closer, and obviously with Canyon going for grubs, it just looks like, sure, you're going to give up 6 grubs for this, which feels really bad, but see what the soul ends up being, because that's kind of RNG here for Bro, how much value they get. Obviously the stats for these first 2 elementals are nice, but if it ends up being Ocean, you're like, or Chemtech, yeah, you're like, not feeling as great about those now.
Yeah.
For this comp, but it's definitely, it's not a comp that's good for it. Hambach is getting collapsed on.
Yeah, just gonna ult, no clone. He's got to get close to the wall if he wants to get away from this one, but the lockdown is insane. Canyon, though, getting pretty low himself as the damage does come out from Closer, but it's not quite enough. As King comes over and Closer dips. It's first blood for Gen.G.
Went in this side lane. That's going to be pounding on the turret, but still feels really good here as Chovy's going to miss.
He's got Ruler in the river. He's got a lot of help here, actually. Morgan drops the equalizer, hits nothing. And now, I mean, he's just a sitting duck. He could have died to just Chovy, as Morgan's going to stand still for a moment, knowing he's dead.
Here, and if you look at the cross map, Closer has a little bit of control top side, but nowhere near what is going to be this first brick going over to Gen.G. So another kill or another objective will secure them feats of strength here. 3,000 gold the lead.
It's the Dragons, so they're going to try to get the Dragon Soul. Palu going to get rooted. Doesn't ult, going to lose more than half his health as Bro comes over and they say, we are going to contest this. And so will Gen.G as the slow comes down onto Closer. There's the charm, already a lot of poke damage coming in here and not even a full commit is now. Bro are going to be the ones that commit on into Canyon. They get him down. Closer surviving actually, but the last shot is going to come through from Ruler to get that kill. Chovy getting super low, but he will survive till the very end as Palu also gets taken down. Enduro will be traded out here. Looks like Hype will get the kill, but it's still a winning team fight to Gen.G.
Early, and then the engage here from Hambach is fantastic. It looks like meanwhile Palu is going to die, but they don't actually have at this stage enough damage to turn that into that winning Zeri moment. Like, if Hype wins that fight and cleans up, like which was so close to happening, if they didn't have such a deficit, then Bro would be feeling amazing about how that fight went. But
they could have 3 more control wards over there.
Yeah, I guess that's technically true.
Yeah.
And, you know, Duro is restocked on his trinket, so...
Aurora stuff at them, and you're like, okay, you're basically dead now. You don't get to do much. Over the wall comes Palu, trying to get on top of Keen, but the redemption comes in. The Aurora ult is there as well. Palu is eating turret shots in this dive, as Hype is not able to save him, not able to save anyone, as now the chase continues. Hambach is going to get this one down. Duro taking a bunch of damage. Keen getting low as well. As Hambach, the flash comes in. We do have Hype with the kill. As he will get on the board here. Ruler, though, going to open up as, oh, the wall is perfect. Going to die, but still Hype goes down. Closer, he tried, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, Hype trying to flash there. Still goes down. Hambach, maybe?
Yeah, he's dead eventually. Really, the only question is, who's it going to die to? Nice try, Hambach. As the scanner was already there, they knew he used it.
Yep.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, unfortunate.
They're showing a lot of respect to Bro. They don't want to let it happen again. Like I was saying before, like, Bro can do it. They can catch Gen.G off guard. I just feel like you already did it. And now it's like Gen.G are most primed. They're most ready to take you down. They're not going to be fooled again. At least not today.
Not today. Not in this first game. Casper Cup leading into that match, whereas Gen.G was still kind of sorting things out, and we're not the most dominant team in the LCK Cup at that moment in time either. This is a different era we're living in now. This is a different Gen.G, different level of dominance. And it's going to be Canyon just casually picking up the second Chemtech Dragon. Doesn't care about picking it up that much, but he's like, I might as well. As the attacking Wukong Talia, it's not going to be easy. They're going to try to find their angle now. Morgan's so far away.
Yeah, I like how Gen.G are just keeping it leashed, and they're not overcommitting to it. They want to take the fight here. The turn comes in. They got a charm on a Morgan. He's just so dead. He's dead before the fight even begins, but same could be said for Keen. Down he goes as the engage comes in here. It's a very broken up fight for Gen.G. Canyon has to go in. Hype gets low, but he lives. And now the engage comes in here on a ruler. It's 3v4 on the side of Gen.G, but they're peeling very well for a ruler who does an insane amount of damage. It's now going to open up. Palu has to sacrifice. They all flash away from it, but now the Zeri is down. And now I think Bro's fun is a bit over as Toby, the perfectly timed Zhonya's, and he is going to live with the help of Duro. As the heal comes out, the Guardian comes out, and Toby was never in any danger, Duro says.
Yeah, there were a few miracle moments for Bro in this game, to be sure. There certainly were. Like they can't get to him. He does so much damage. Chovy secures the kill onto Hype, and that's the end of the fight. As Morgan looks like he might die again.
Well, he does have his flash, and the Deadly Flourish is going to miss, so does the Charm.
Good. I mean, how do you even approach this? One ward at a time, I suppose. One ward at a time.
Trinket saw two people, and they're going to get this down onto, I believe, Closer. And he does get a big shield, actually, as that is the first withdrawal onto one. Gen.G, they've kind of boxed this engage, and Hype is going mad mode here. Is going to pick up 3 withdrawals so far. And there is the zap onto Keen.
And that
Baron
could be a Baron. Yeah, I mean, if they go now, I mean, they really have to go fast. If they're,
I don't know. They don't really seem to be on the same page. It's like they're trying to say that they're really respecting and that they prepared a lot for this match, but at the same time, they're not really giving it 100%. They're at like 95%. They're fourth, especially when he's this fed. And it's relatively cheap. You can just pick it up, and a lot of the squishies on the side of Bro.
Toby on a flank.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice angle here. He wants to get Palu, gonna force that ult. As now the Mega Cone engage comes in, they're gonna go on to Canyon here. It's not the best target, as now Duro gonna peel as well. Closer can't quite get in, as the Zeri is gonna go into the ult though. They get the first kill, but 2 go the way of the Aurora. And they still have so many threats here on the side of Gen.G.
Hype, what you got? I mean, this is his opportunity. So far behind though, and they're down a member. Just cannot actually get it done alone.
Yeah.
Here. Does not have his ult anymore, and they will just lose this turret.
It's 8,000 gold now.
Yeah.
And somehow it looks kind of close in the team. Go for a turn as well, but it's just 2-minning Baron at this moment. And now they're going to make their way over, but it's already down to 3,000 health. Hambach can't quite get in. Duro going to get stunned, but it doesn't quite matter. Palu has to flash. He doesn't have his ult. And the charm is down, so that's just a free Baron here for Gen.G.
Yeah, and now Chovy cleaning up.
I mean, he has Vaginas, he's got 18 stacks! And Keen steals that kill away. But it doesn't really matter. Chovy's going to be happy with the 20 stacks, and Gen.G might just push to end.
I think they will. I mean, there's just not enough to answer here, unfortunately. No Wukong to engage. I mean, Morgan could try to buy some time with an equalizer. Closer could try to buy some time with a Weaver's Wall, but now he's dead.
Yeah, he tried his best to put down a wall, and instead he just got punished for it. And now Morgan and Hype, desperate to do something. There's still a wave here. The flash on in, Ruler gonna just one-tap Hype, basically.
And I mean, the equalizer doesn't hit the minions, so it's just done.
Yeah, that's this game. Not the most exciting game, even though it was a 26-kill game. We did have some back-and-forth team fights at least, but it always felt like Gen.G were going to take this one down eventually. And it comes here at 34 minutes in. They're going to one-hit the Nexus. Down it goes, and Gen.G take game 1.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.